Hey guys, welcome back, and we're on the second to last lesson of this electric blues guitar course. We're going to learn the final set of licks from this solo before putting it all together. So pick up your guitar and let's get started. Hey guys, so if you're just tuning in, then do remember that you can head on over to the website to get all of the interactive tab, the fretboard diagrams, and the full write-ups for every single lesson. It looks great on the mobile, on the desktop, however you're viewing it. Head over there and we'll put the links in the description and in this video. Also, please do like and subscribe to this video if you're enjoying it so far and if you're enjoying the course, as well as leave us a comment. We make sure we get back to every single comment that you guys leave. Okay, so the final set of licks sound like this. 3, 4, 5. So loads going on here, okay? And this is what we're going to be doing basically over our 5 chord, our 4 chord, and then our turnaround, okay? So let's just kind of go through this. So we're back in this position again, okay? And therefore we're fundamentally utilizing the minor pentatonic and the major pentatonic, okay? Which is a nice place to be, all right? And we're going to start with this. So we're going to start with this run up over the major pentatonic. So from the major third, the fifth, the sixth, the root. That's a really classic little run up through the major pentatonic. Okay? And that's just over that A chord as we're going into the E. So it leads me up to this. Okay? And I love this sound. I love this especially over the 5 chord. So that's a specific, like, oof, that's intense sound about it. And basically, what we're doing here is we're taking the minor third from the key, okay? And we're taking that note there, which is the 6, okay? And I'm going to be bending up, whoop, that note there, okay? So your second finger, the 6, just up a quarter bend. To create that, we kind of did a similar lick before, but we're creating that real aggressive sounding, dissonant, tense vibe, which sounds great over the 5 chord because the 5 chord is really creating that vibe already. We're just adding to that now. And you can hear out of context, it's just kind of crazy, right? It just sounds nasty, but within context. And notice that as we bend it up, we're doing the same thing we would do on any blues curl, whereby we bend it up, we stop. As soon as you hear the notes shift, stop, 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 stop. You do it 4 times, and that's happening over that E, okay? So the E7. Now you can play that lick over any of the chords really, but it works really nicely, especially over the root chord and the 5 chord. And then I'm going to start going through my pentatonic, okay? So I've done this build up in major, then I've hit this major minor atrocious crossover of magic, and then I'm going to go, so a really minor pentatonic style lick, so 5, 5, then I'm going to take the 7, bend it up half a step, and do that classic. I'm sure you've all done that before. And then I'm going to hit that flat 7. So really nice kind of minor pentatonic-y vibe before sliding in to that major 6. So coming back into the major pentatonic. And then I'm going to literally go down this real kind of cool crossover. I've got major pentatonic, and then down the minor. And then hit the root notes, okay? So you get and slide into that root note there. Okay, I'll do that one more time. Slide. Okay, and just notice some of those subtle slides. That little semitone slide is really cool, really sounds amazing. Doing loads of little subtle quarter bends all over the place. Just love dropping those in there. And we've got a really nice intricate movement between the major and the minor. It's less obvious than just going major, 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 minor, 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 like we kind of initially learnt it. Now we're really more and more integrating the two sounds together. Okay, so we got this as a whole. Now, once we've done that, and let's just talk about the movement behind that. So remember, we're on the 1 chord for this bit, then the 5 chord for this bit, and the 4 chord for this bit. And as we hit this note here, we come back to the 1 chord. Okay, so we target the root as we get to the chord. Okay, and that's something you'll get more and more used to. So if we just layer up the backing track here a little bit. So we're going to go from the A, 1, 2, 3, ba 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 ba, E, D, 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 and A. 2, 3, 4, 1. There's a turnaround. So. I'll do that again, okay, for let the turnaround happen. We will be working with that in a second. And then we got 1, 2, 3. E, E, E. Now our minor, major, minor. Do it one more time for you guys. So let that turnaround happen. So we're on the A, 2, 3. Ba, ba, ba. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So pause that for a second. So that's how that lick comes together. And then right at the end, just to really help out chord-wise, so we know where we are with our progression, on the first beat of the next bar, we're going to hit the A dominant chord, and then jump straight into this F, E. So this idea that we've worked out with all of our turnarounds so far, which is that chromatic up from the 5th down to the 5th. So we go simple as that. So we hit the A dominant chord, D shape, and then come down to basically the C shape, but as we've learnt it now. So just with the little triad version, F, E. Okay. So that fits in like this. I'll do the whole thing now. 2, 3, 4, 1. Like so. Okay. So there we have it. There's the final lick. Okay, so really try and work to get that one together. That's probably one of the more challenging licks. There's a lot going on there. And in terms of the interplay between the major and the minor, that's probably one of my favorites. You're really working the two just in and out of each other all the time, almost like it's one giant scale. So it's a really cool thing to do. So get that together, and what we'll do in the last lesson next time is we'll put it all together and just have a few final tips and tricks and thoughts to go away with. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. Please do remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. We do our absolute best to answer every single comment. If you've got questions, here is the place to write them so that we can get back to you and really help you out with this stuff. If you want to carry on with this course and you're loving it, then you can find the next lesson right here, and you can start the whole thing. The whole playlist is here on YouTube as well. So click one of those two links and I'll see you in the next lesson.